Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today on my channel I'll be doing a full review of the Lenovo Legion 5 for 2022. So last year I did the review of the 2021 model, but this year Lenovo kind of redesigned the Lenovo a little bit, the Legion 5 for 2020 a little bit. First of all, what you notice from the design is that it doesn't have the sharp edges anymore, so it now has this curved edges around the edges of the laptop. Is now a little bit curved, which is very good. And it also has this design that looks like the Slim 7, although it is a little bit thicker than the Slim 7, of course, because it is very more powerful than the Slim 7. So like the previous model used to have this design of the Lenovo Legion 7, so but this one now has this design of the Slim 7. Now it has the Lenovo the Legion logo here. It does not illuminate, it's just a kind of reflect and or a mirror, I think if it is a chrome, I don't know. And then you have the Lenovo logo here. Now the port selection on the laptop is also very good. Lenovo did not compromise on the port selection. It has plenty of ports, although they try to keep some of the ports at the back so that to make the sides of the laptop to be clean. Maybe when you are playing game or whatever you are doing, everything will be coming from the back. You see less of the cable and more of the laptops. Now for the ports, starting from right to left, we have the 3.5mm audio jack, and then we have the we have the webcam privacy lock, and we have the LED indicator. We have a USB-A port, and then at the back where we have most of the ports, we have the Ethernet port, you have a Type-C port, and we have a full HDMI port, and we have another 2 USB-A port, making a total of 3 USB-A port, and then we have the charging port. Now it's also worth noting that this label here, or this label here, does not illuminate. So although the power button has a LED indicator beside it here, so but all these labels, they do not illuminate. Now if you go to the right side, you have another 2 USB Type-C port, making it a total of 3 USB Type-C port and then 2 USB-A port, so which give you a total of 6 USB ports, so which is very good. Lenovo did not compromise on this. In fact, they are very generous when it comes to the port selection of this laptop. Now at the front you have nothing. Also the hinges of the laptop is also designed that you can lift the laptop with one finger without worrying. It does not shake. In fact, you see how I just lifted it, so without any issue, so which is very good. If you are someone, maybe you hold a cup of coffee with the other hand and you want to quickly open up your laptop, you can do that without worrying. Now when you come to the front, the design does not change that much, but there's still a little bit change. So the last year model, there are big space beside the keyboard, so but this year Lenovo kind of adjusted the laptop size, so you now see we have a very narrow space between the keyboard, which makes it very good. You see more of the keyboard and less of the empty space that are useless. The trackpad is still very small. I wish it has a very bigger one, but this is what we get, although the trackpad seems to be a little bit bigger than the last year model. It also has a 4-zone RGB backlit with a number key. The keys are very comfortable to type with and they respond very fast, so and it's not that noisy, so it's a very good keyboard. Now the bezels are still there, so you can see the giant bezel with a Legion branding or write-up, which does not really show. So and I wish they would have just removed that bezel or make it lesser. This whole big bezel, in fact, is killing me, so I don't know why they keep doing that. Now for the Legion 5 for 2022, it comes in different configuration and it also comes in different model. We have the AMD chip and we have the Intel chip. Now for the unit I have here is the Intel model, and it has a 15.6 inch Full HD display with 165 Hz refresh rate. It has the 12th generation Intel Core i7 12700H 14-core processor with 16 gig of DDR5 RAM, and it's equipped with RTX 3070 Ti. So it has 2 TB of NVMe SSD, that is 1 TB times 2 configured in RAID 0. Now, for the performance of this laptop, the performance of the laptop is very, very good. Lenovo did not also compromise on the performance of this laptop. Despite being, it's not their top of the line model. I know there's the Legion 7, so which is their top of the line model. For this one, they did not compromise. At first, it also comes with the 300 watt power brick, making it in fact, when you are using it to game, your laptop can draw as maximum power as it requires to perform very, very well in game. It's not like some other manufacturer they give you a lower wattage power brick, so even your laptop cannot draw a maximum power from the power brick. Now, and for the TGP, that is the total graphic power for this laptop, it is 140 watt, so which is very, very good for an RTX 3070 Ti. Although I know they can go to 150, but I think the 140 is also good. And then for the performance, it blows my mind away. Now, the 12th generation Core i7 12700H 14-core processor does not need introduction. I've done a lot of video about it, and I talked about how the processor is very, very good and capable, and how it is one of the best processor for laptops for 2022. Now, for the GPU is awesome on this laptop. Now, during my test with the Forza Horizon, I did a benchmark. So Forza suggested at ultra settings, and then Forza recommended 82 frames per second. But during my gameplay, when I adjusted the frame rate to match the screen 165 Hz refresh rate, I was getting a consistent 130 frames per second. That is very, very good. Now, but on a highway, in fact, it clocks to 157 frames per second. That is the highest frame rate I've ever seen on any RTX 3070 at ultra settings in my channel. In fact, even some laptop at even some RTX 3070, even at high settings, they cannot get up to that 157 frames per second that I hit consistently. So that whenever I'm on highway, it goes to 156. In fact, it's a very, very crazy frame rate for Forza Horizon 5 at an ultra settings. Now, about upgrading this laptop, the laptop is totally upgradable. So from the RAM to the SSD and to the Wi-Fi card, it comes with a 8 gig DDR5 RAM, which can be, the two of them can be swapped out to a total of 64 gigs of RAM. And then for the NVMe SSD, it has 2 slots for NVMe SSD, which is already occupied because my unit comes with a 2 TB NVMe SSD, 1 TB times 2 configured in RAID 0. So if you have any plan to upgrade in the future, you can swap out to one. You can go to the BIOS and then disconnect the RAID configuration, maybe put in the maximum one you want, or you can as well put any one you want as well. Now, for the RAM, like I said, it's also total user upgradable. So in conclusion, this laptop is very, very good. The performance is good, the display is good, and it's really solid. It doesn't feel that cheap, and it feels premium. So and I recommend it for anybody who is looking for any powerful laptop, either for gaming or video or content creation or even programming, whatever you want to do. In fact, you are not going to go wrong when you pick this laptop. Now, the only downside on the laptop is the RGB that is zoned instead of package RGB. If not, this laptop would have been a total package, but it is what it is. We cannot always get it all, so there's always something. Now, for the sound of the laptop, the sound is very, very good. It's not the best out there, but it's not something that is not usable. The screen is also very good. The color reproductions are very, very good. So in general, I recommend this laptop. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my video, and please do subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed before. And if you have subscribed before, please do click on the notification button so that you'll be getting a notification anytime I upload new video. So that's a wrap, guys. Thank you and have a wonderful day.